it's time for my July favorites. You guys know July is my birthday month. It's also my sick month when I get sick. So yeah, this month I also had malaria. So it was kind of blah. But there are things that I loved. So obviously I watched a whole lot of shows. So be ready for some favorites. Okay, gonna start with my favorite song because you guys know what it is, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so Permission to Dance, BTS, obviously it's the new IT song. And it's a dance song which really makes you want to dance and like be happy. So the lyrics are pretty cool and I think it's been written by Ed Sheeran as well. So I feel like it's a really cool mix of Ed Sheeran and BTS and I love that. And yeah, loving the song. Up next, we have a new DL. So I've been trying the NIVEA Naturally Good deodorant now. I don't really know how natural this is, guys. Like, I don't know if you're looking for a natural deo, if this is the one for you. I honestly use the Fresh Natural Spray, which is also not natural. This says 95% ingredients of natural origin and 5% essential ingredients. So I don't really know if it's natural, but NIVEA deos really work for me. And it smells really good. So yeah, I've been loving this as a break in terms of the scent because I feel like the Fresh Naturals one I've been using for years and I mix it up a bit here and there just because I get so puck out of the smell. And NIVEA deos really work for me. Like anything else just makes me stink. So loving this lately. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of natural, I suppose. So yeah, you can try it if you want to. Okay, favorite movie. There are actually two favorite movies this month. Number one is Minari. It's a Korean film about a Korean family that moves to America and, you know, their life there. And you guys know I'm obsessed with all things Korean, but this is very different because it's about, I mean, it's obviously not set in today's world and also it's about a Korean family moving to America and not really, you know, in Seoul or in Korea. So I think it's one of those beautiful films that everybody must watch, even if you're not into like K-drama and other stuff. I really, really love the film and it totally deserved all the Oscars it got. The next one is The Last Letter from Your Lover. Okay, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful love story. Honestly, I feel like I haven't watched one of these beautiful love stories that makes you mushy and teary in a really, really long time, and it like hits all the notes it needs to, and it's just really interesting as well as beautiful how two people find love that they had like years ago and you know they find it again, and just watch it. Up next, we have my watch strap. So this is the Apple Pride Edition watch strap that they launched for Pride Month. It's still available on the site. I checked before putting it here because I know a lot of you were really excited to see it on my Instagram as well. And people keep asking me about my Apple Watch straps. Now, I wear a lot of bright straps and it's part of my whole accessorizing thing. Like it's especially now in the pandemic since I don't really wear much, right? I don't step out. So these two are my permanent bracelets and then you have my watch strap, which I see every day. And I love a bright, like, you know, poppy watch strap. This was their Pride Month launch, which is really cool. It's a great way to support the LGBTQ community. You see all the organizations that Apple supports on the site if you know, want to check it out. And yeah, I just love the colors. Like it's a beautiful watch strap. It's also really easy to use. Like I've washed it and stuff like that with soap and water. It's gotten wet, all of that, and it survived. It looks as good as new, even though it's over a month old and I wear it every single day. So yeah, loving this. Okay, favorite moment. Time for a little story. So my birthday was a few days ago. I turned 35 and I was really not like enjoying this birthday at all. Like I was not into it because of the way life has been, the pandemic, and it's just been a really, really tough year for me, and I'm just like not in the zone to celebrate. And I just feel like there's so much going on in the world right now that obviously didn't want to do like anything big or bright or, you know, like, oh my God, yay, birthday, because that's not the sentiment. And also in general, like I just haven't been stepping out. So it wasn't even like, oh, let me go for a meal or any of those things. And I just thought I'd be home and have like a quiet, you know, like order some food in and enjoy it and like just chill and spend the day normally. But my nephews decided to surprise me and, you know, brought lunch with them and got me a cake and then smashed the cake on my face like I was 13 again, which I quite enjoyed, to be honest with you, because it was a nice reminder of, you know, family and feeling good and feeling happy. And it was just how I wanted it, just low-key with, you know, people that matter to me and just like having a good meal together. And yeah, so it was fun. It was special. And they made some amazing cards for me as well. So yeah, it was a bad birthday that turned into a good birthday. Up next, we have the DU Hustle. Now, this was recommended and sent to me by Komal Basit. She's someone I really trust when it comes to like skincare. And we were in a clubhouse room talking about acids and, you know, all the cool chemical things people are into, like, and putting on their face. And I was like, I've really never tried any of these things and I don't really know where to start. And I'm just someone who, you know, uses my serum and like moisturizer and that's it. And she was like, oh my God, you have to try this. I will send it to you. And she sent this to me and I finished my like existing serum and all of that. And then I've been using this for over a month. Like I think it's been like 2 months now. I'm almost done with the bottle. Loving it. Like a lot of you are like, oh my God, your skin's glowing. What are you using? Literally just this. Literally just this. So I use this just at night. You guys saw it in the vlog as well. Nothing else. And it's, I think, a product that's made in Korea as far as I remember reading. I think I read, I'm not sure. I think it's made in Korea, but really, really, really good. Like, I mean, skincare wise, this is something I love. And you guys know I'm lazy, right? Like when it comes to skincare, I can't do the whole layering and putting 200 like things on my face. I just can't do it. So this is just one thing that you need to put and it's really, really worked for me. Loving this. Okay, now time for shows. There are a lot of shows, guys, because I had malaria. So for like literally, I think 7-8 days, I was in bed just watching shows and snuggling with Mars. So be prepared for a lot of shows. Number one is mine. Okay, so you guys remember I was watching it. I finished the series. It's a great, great, great series. Really cool houses, really cool clothes, really cool actors. One of the coolest K-dramas I've seen lately. Really, really loving it. Then we have Hospital Playlist Season 2. You have to wait for one episode every week, which is like torture. But I mean, the chemistry these guys have as a friends group, just the whole medical drama bit. Like I realized I really, really like medical dramas, like in whatever language, like I'm quite drawn to them. This is one of the best. Definitely must watch. Then we have Virgin River has a new season. Jack is back. Jack is always complicated, still complicated, but I don't know, there's something about this show that makes me want to watch it, even though it's like, you know, I don't know, unrealistic in parts and dated in parts. I don't know. I love it. I love Virgin River and I love Jack. Okay, he may be complicated, but I love him. Up next, we have Atypical, which is another great English show. It's something that you'd watch on TV, you know, like just a fuss-free, funny show with a great message as well. And yeah, it's just really, really fun. I enjoyed it. I watched a lot of it when I was sick and I just enjoyed it thoroughly because it's not something you need to focus on a lot. It just flows and it's chilled. Then we have the Naomi Osaka documentary, which again, you know, I feel like it's so important for players to put this side out of their real lives so that we see that champions also have their own struggles, that they're just real people like us and some of them are shy and they have to cope with so much pressure. And I think she got so much flack for pulling out of like Wimbledon, which was so uncalled for. And I just love how this documentary showcased the real side of sport as well and the struggles and how much goes on in an athlete's mind and how much you have to do other than just playing the sport, right? Like there's PR, there's, you know, your sponsorships, there's all of that going on and you have to be like a focused athlete. And I really, really enjoyed it. It gives you this whole new insight into the world of sport that you don't really normally think about. So I really enjoyed that. Then we have My Unorthodox Life. Okay, this is fab. It's the story of Julia Hart. It's kind of like the real, what is that? The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills I was watching, but very current, like today, and it's only about Julia Hart and her family. And she is also like currently running Elite, which is really interesting because Elite was the modeling agency I was with in India. So I really like enjoyed watching her story. And it's amazing how she started in her 40s and where she's reached. If you're looking for like an inspirational, story about a woman that's made it, watch it. Like, I really enjoyed it. And it's also got a lot of masala and it's really funny because it's reality TV at the end of the day. So yeah, really, really enjoyed that. Then we have Love, Marriage featuring Divorce. Man, this season is getting hot and spicy. I do not want to give out spoilers, but it is like the build-up we have all been waiting for. Like, if you're watching this show, now is when you will enjoy it the most. Like, loving it. Then we have Nevertheless, which is the current K-drama everybody's raving about and talking about, and it is hot and steamy. Okay, so the amount of sex scenes I think this drama had in like episode 1 is probably what I've not seen in like any K-drama so far. So it is steamy, it's very current, and I think it's left people on the fence with that whole hand holding and, you know, pure love in K-dramas, and this is like, okay, solid lust happening everywhere. But I'm really, really enjoying the show so far, and it's been a welcome break to kind of see that side as well, right? To be like, okay, are they real people, and like there is a lot of sex happening as well and not just hand holding and like kisses. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. Okay, then on Hotstar, we have The Last Cruise, which is a documentary, really short, but it's about the cruise that was stuck in Japan. Remember, there was this cruise that everybody was on, and when the pandemic hit and they were stuck for weeks on the ship, and then people started testing positive and whatever. And these are made from videos that passengers and the crew and everybody like on board took, and it's just a really, really scary, daunting documentary, but it's also really real because we saw them on the news and we saw the stories about this ship being docked in Japan, and you know, how people were stuck on it. So I would definitely recommend watching that. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say I enjoyed it, but I definitely thought it was really, really interesting to watch. Then we have Catch and Kill, which are the podcast tapes by Ronan, who's the journalist that finally nailed Harvey Weinstein. And it is so interesting to see and hear how he kind of built his story and his sources. And it's really, really interesting. If you follow the whole story, you will really, really love this. Definitely must watch. Up next, we have The White Lotus, which is the new show again, 1 episode a week. But it's just really, really nice. It's a beach resort, and all these people that have come to the beach resort at that point. And, you know, it's really funny, and it's very current, which is what I really love. Like, it, you know, like you see, it feels like like the families and people are like from today's world and like what's going on, and very relevant. So really, really enjoying that. Up next, we have the Gossip Girl reboot on HBO Max. I don't know where else you would be watching it, but yeah, that's where it's at, and it is amazing. It grew on me. In the beginning, I was a bit like meh, because I loved the earlier Gossip Girl and I finished all the seasons, and it was very in my head, like XOXO, Gossip Girl. And then I was like, oh my God, this is not fun. This is not like, it took a while. But then when I got into it, I love how everything is so current, how their stories are so today, right? And like one of them is like a influencer, and they talk about social media, and yeah, it's just very current. And once you get into it and then you stop associating it with the earlier Gossip Girl, you like it. You know what I mean? Like, don't compare it, just look at it as like this. Okay. Then on Viki, we have Penthouse season 3, which is like the Korean Bold and Beautiful. Okay, and I love it. Like, I wouldn't change a thing. People die, they come back. Some people are just randomly murdered. It's totally normal, totally cool. So much masala. People have like surgeries. Love it. Love it. Then we have my new favorite show and what I'm currently binge watching. My Roommate Is A Gumiho. Oh my God, I love it. It's such a cute show. Reminds me a bit of Guardian that we watched earlier, like a little fantasy, but really, really cute. Loving it, loving their chemistry. And it's again that sweet, mushy K-drama, you know, like feels so far. So yeah, loving that. Currently watching episode 5. So guys, those are all the shows that I've been watching, and these are all my July favorites. You guys know the drill. Comment below with your July favorites, anything you've loved, food, fashion, beauty, shows, anything, and let's chat in the comments. See you guys. Bye.